32 days they have waited to hear any news at all about their loved ones. Well, among them, more than 30 are children, including sisters, 15-year-old Dafna and 8-year-old Ella Eliakim. They saw their father murdered in front of their eyes. The murderers then kidnapped the girls and took them to Gaza. A month later, this is the impassioned plea from their mother, Ella Zin, a message she posted onto social media. Take a listen.
הבנות שלי, דפנה ואלה.
My girls, Dafna and Ella, 15 and 18 years old, held captive by Hamas in Gaza. 2 girls alone after they had to see their dad brutally murdered. 30 days have passed since they were kidnapped, since they were taken from me. I'm calling on the President of the United States, Joe Biden, and Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu. If you can't bring my girls back now, I'm asking you, begging you, take me to them now. Put me in Gaza. I will be the kidnapped number 243. If only I could hold them and tell them everything would be all right. Hug them and tell them that Mom is here no matter what. Mom is here.
Unimaginable pain that mother, Mayan, must be going through. All she wants to do is hold her girls, and she says she's willing to go into Gaza and be another hostage if that means she can be back with her children. Well, joining us now, Mayan's cousin, Gil Zimmerman. He joins us from Austin, Texas. Thank you very much indeed for being with us, Gil. We're very sorry for what has happened to your family and what you are going through. Have you been in touch with Mayan? How is she getting through it?
You know, she's been holding up as well as anyone could under these circumstances. It's incredibly difficult. Everyone's just doing what they can to keep their heads up and stay hopeful and encourage people around the world to recognize that Hamas needs to return the hostages immediately.
And I mean, and it's a reminder, you know, there are a lot of people around the world demanding assistance for Palestinians inside Gaza, but people like your cousin, people like Mayan, have not seen a proof of life of their family members for the past 32 days.
Yeah, that's right. The last information we have is just the week afterwards, where we saw the horrendous live stream to Facebook of the abduction. We saw the images of them, somehow celebratorial images posted to Telegram of the girls captive in some room somewhere in Gaza. And then, unfortunately, the recovery of the bodies of their father, Noam, his partner, and her son.
So the girls will have seen their father murdered in front of them?
Yeah, so these girls have spent the last month under the captivity of some of the most heinous people in the world. They've been held at gunpoint, and they've already borne witness to the most terrible things, more terrible than anyone could possibly bear.
It's unbelievably hard. I mean, the 2 girls, tell us a bit about them. Daphna is 15. Ella is 8. They're close?
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think they're close. And, you know, I just can't believe that a little over a month ago, I was getting text messages from Ella about why it's daylight here in the United States and, you know, the afternoon there in Israel. And we were talking about time zones. Or a little before that, I was sitting with Dafna to learn the finer points of posting to TikTok, you know, just wonderful, normal, innocent girls. And it's unimaginable to me that they've been used as political pawns for the last 30 days. You know, our Western values dictate that we don't punish the innocent. We don't incite violence onto people who haven't done something to deserve it. And yet here we are. And so I think it's our responsibility 1 month later to apply pressure on our leadership, whether it's Joe Biden, Netanyahu, world leaders, to act with courage, to do the right thing, and to implore Hamas to send the hostages back immediately. It's been long enough.
Well,
they should be at school. They should be with their mother. They shouldn't be in tunnels in Gaza being led around at gunpoint.
Absolutely. I mean, it's absolutely heartbreaking. I mean, do you think that the world leaders are doing enough? Do you think that the message is getting through to them?
I think that the world leaders are doing enough as far as supporting Israel in its right to defend itself and its right to bring back the hostages on the one hand. On the other hand, I think that other world leaders could always do more to apply pressure, whether it's through directly or through back channels. It doesn't really matter at this point. The objective is to return the hostages immediately and make sure that this never happens again.
I mean, on top of that, we've seen such horrible scenes in cities around the world of people, I mean, I call them people, tearing down posters of people like Ella and Dafna, tearing them down with hate, you know, not wanting to believe for whatever reason. How do you feel when you see that?
Yeah, it's very discouraging, to say the least. A part of you hopes that it's naivety, that they, in the face of all this information, in the face of all of this reporting, that they somehow don't believe that it's real because it's unbelievable that it's real. On the other hand, it makes you question how they value human life and what they think of the lives of Jewish people. And in the face of that, it's very important to share these stories and put a human face on it and encourage them to see that these are real lives and real people and really innocent girls who are being held captive by terrorists. There's no two ways about it.
Yeah, listen, Gil, thank you for taking the time to talk to us. Please pass our love on to Mayan, and we hope and we pray that Ella and Dafna will be back in her arms one of these days.
Thank you very much.
We can do. Thank you so much, Gil Zimmerman.